Check 1 2 1 2. Testing 1 2. I had to cut that other light out over there because it was acting stupid, being very disrespectful while I was live last time, and it was trying to do it again today. So till I figure out what's going on, I'm only got one light. But without any further ado, let me bring the man on the screen. You're probably like, man, this ain't coming on here. He ain't coming on here. Pause. Yeah, pause. Look who's here, y'all. What's going on? Smoke. Introduce yourself to the people.
Come on, man. It's the Kush God Smoke. Does if you've been under a rock or smoking rock like a lot of these niggas out there for the last couple of years. You know what I mean?
Smoke rock.
Don't smoke fucking rock, man.
Is it still a Kush God?
It's always the Kush God. That don't go nowhere.
That's still your strain, regardless.
That's still my strain, regardless. You know what I mean? I got a lot of things going on in the marijuana world, but you know what I mean? The Kush God is the alias forever.
So this strain things, I never smoked a day in my life, so I'm like I got what they would call virgin lungs, and I ain't never gonna smoke. But how do you decide that you gonna stay on Kush? Because they got all types of stuff. Like does the Kush get enhanced? Like how does this work?
Well shit. I mean, I don't even know how to answer that question. I mean, as a smoker, you know what I mean? Like I would say if we was talking marijuana for dummies, I smoke high shelf. I smoke top shelf shit.
Got you.
You know what I mean? Like I'm not really into like the trends and all that. Like it's a lot of people into the trends. Like I respect it. I respect the bad game. I respect the runts and all that other type of shit in the world. But you know, I'm a traditional smoker, so I love OG. You know what I mean, like my favorite place to smoke weed is California. Oakland, to be exact. You know what I mean?
So the Bay.
The Bay. Yeah, the Bay got the best weed in the world.
Oh, I mean, know they're gonna be like, no, they don't. No, they don't. You gonna get
nah, they do. Anybody that smoke weed in the world knows that. You know what I mean? It's not even. I'm a New York nigga, so I ain't got no horse in the race to the Bay. So it is just basically strictly on the palate of the type of weed I smoke. So yeah, I mean
So
I keep it traditional.
So no edibles. You don't do edibles.
Nah, I don't fuck with that shit.
I heard people took.
I don't like the way that shit make me feel.
I've heard some really, really sad edible stories. People just feeling like they was about to die. Just
does I don't like the way that shit make me feel.
Wow.
Yeah, not I'm about to die, but you know what I mean. It's one of them. It's a blood high, so you know what I mean. Like you can't really gauge how high you're gonna be.
Damn.
It's just that shit just hit you, and then you just there.
Stuck on stupid though.
I'm just stuck on stupid, or like some niggas go through the motions. Like for me, when I have too much of an edible, the shit make me feel drunk. I'm not a drunk type nigga like that. So I can't really control it. Make my body feel weird. I'm not really an edible nigga, but to each his own. A lot of people could do edibles and can't fuck with the tree. You know what I mean? So
yeah. So you do have a strain coming out, basically.
Yeah, I got strains out right now. I mean, I got 3 strains right now in the stores. Shout out to the Smokers Club. That's my company.
Yes.
We got 3 strains in stores right now: cookies, critters, and donuts. And 7/10, which is next month. Well, 7/9. I got my personal strain from Smokers Club going in the stores, undisputed. I'll text you the bag so you can see what it looked like. You know what I mean?
That's why I would have said you got a strain coming out. So it's gonna be your personal strain, not a business.
Yeah, it's my personal. I mean, I got shit in the street right now, but my white label strain in stores, undisputed. You know what I mean? And I'm crossing the wrestling world with the weed world, and I got a lot of cool shit coming up with that. But
so do you test it first and you say, yeah, this is it? Like, how does that work?
Of course, the Smoke DZA tested. It's like FDA approved. You know what I mean? It's the same. It don't. You know what I mean? It's the same type of shit. I gotta test it before I put it in the bag. It gotta be me. You know what I mean? If it's not that, then I'm not even fucking with it.
So is it Kush?
Yeah, it's across the OG and something else. You know what I mean? Like I'm keeping it traditional and I'm keeping it new age. So it's a good hit.
What color is it? Like, what does it look like?
Purple, orange. It's very nice.
And
you know what I mean? When people see it, and one.
Wow.
When people see it, they're gonna be very enamored with it. You know what I mean? But other than that, you know what I mean? It's some pack. This shit it's hardcore shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's straight going in the dispensary, straight $100 an eighth. No questions asked, just off the strength of what our other shit is doing. You know what I mean? So you know, the white label business is way different than the black market shit. So I
you
appreciate it.
don't do the oils, the waxes, and all that stuff. The vape, you don't do all
Nah,
that.
nah, I'm not into that, man. I'm not into that. I
The
respect
dabs,
it
you're not
though.
dabbing nothing. You're not doing
Nah, I'm not dabbing nothing. I'm not even doing the dab dance. They can
Wow.
keep all of that shit.
Wow.
My niggas do it though. Some of my niggas do it. I respect it, but I don't weed base.
Got you.
It's like
We
weed. It's like
what?
weed base.
Oh,
You know what I mean? How
wow.
niggas? Yeah, I don't weed base. It make me feel a little weird, like G Money in front of fish tank.
Damn.
I wasn't a nigga that fuck with the drugs at all, ever. I
Yeah.
never was a E-pill nigga. I never was a, you know what I mean, Molly nigga. I never experienced none of that type of shit. Not to say that it's that, but you know what I mean? The extreme whole butane fire to the joint, it's too much motion.
So you don't even do the bongs, nothing?
I don't fuck with none of that. That's college shit.
Damn. So, because
That's
I'm just trying to
shit.
get, I don't know nothing about it, but I just know what I've seen, and I'm like, I see people just doing all types of stuff, and I'm like, yo, y'all kind of look like Custy, like
nah,
like because I just remember dudes just smoking and that's it. But now you see dudes with all types of wild lighters and now put it in here and all. I'm like, yo, nah, y'all doing like
nah,
just to get
doggy.
high though.
Nah, I mean, yeah, it's a college thing, man. It's pretty much, and it's like a different demo type of thing. You know what I mean? Like it's different crowds that fuck with that type of shit.
Got you.
And I got good friends that fuck with that type of shit. You know what I mean? I get it.
Got you.
I don't judge them. It's just too intense for me, so I don't fuck with it. But
got you.
Yeah.
So musically, your name, is that any Wu-Tang influence at all, or that's just your own thing?
The spelling.
Okay.
The spelling, because I felt like it looked better with it being DZA than DIZZA. You know what I mean? That made me feel like pizza.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm like,
because you smoke pizza.
You feel me? Like that, it just looked a little funny. So the DZA, you know what I mean? I felt like that was an easier way to spell it, especially, you know, with the DZA and the RZA and, you know, shit like that. And then, you know, further down the line, I came up with an acronym for it called Dreams on Achieve.
Gotcha.
So, you know, that's the definition of DZA.
Was you the first person on Cinematic?
Yeah.
That's deep because when I met Nip in 2008, that's where I met him up there, Cinematic, and I think Corey Guns was coming here. But so the label started with you.
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Shout out to Johnny Shipes. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, shout out my brother Shipes.
Because Nipsey came 2 years later,
and
I think he just did.
Actually, Nipsey came a minute later from when I was, you know, from when it started. But as far as, you know, Nip was the first act that put that shit on the boards in real time. You know what I mean? So
yeah, because I remember that's when he was still trying to do like the Slauson Boys shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, Nipsey Hussle
before Marathon.
Exactly. Yeah, it was the Slauson Boys. Yep. And he came to New York. I was the first person to ever interview him in New York. You know what I'm saying? This was
gangster.
Yeah, 2008. Because I asked him, because when I first saw him, I'm like, this nigga on some fake Snoop shit. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, I'm from the town. So when you see a dude, we like, yo, nah. But then hearing him, because he just dropped, well, he didn't even drop Hustle in
Bullets Ain't Got No Name. I think Bullets Don't Got No Name was out at that point.
Yeah,
Hustle. Mixtape. Hustle in the House
he was
probably just coming.
Yeah,
right.
That's
because
when he was
once he got signed to Epic, that's when Hustle in the House even came about. So before that, it was like, you know, I don't give a fuck, riding with burning, my beat turned up. It was those type of joints, you know what I mean, and shit like that before Strap, shit like that before Hustle in the House. So yeah, that's definitely around the time that y'all lived.
So was you still there when he came there?
Of course. Nip first time in Harlem was with me.
Wow.
You know what I mean? Like that was my nigga. Like I went with Shipes. The first time Shipes met Nip, I met Nip. So that's how long, you know what I mean, I was there for the whole shit.
Yeah, that's
you know what I mean? Shout out to Steve Lobel, Big U.
Yes,
you know what I mean? The homies.
So you've been on a few labels.
Nah, not actually. I mean, I've done business with other niggas, you know what I mean? But that shit is all with how shit is worded. You know what I mean? Like even the whole independent thing, like a lot of that should be distribution. It's not actually being signed to the label. You know what I mean?
Got you.
Shit like that.
So how do you decide who you're gonna rock with? Because if you over here and then this other person come, is it a money thing or opportunity situation? Like, how did you decide?
It's both.
Okay.
It's both. I mean, I'm not a thirsty nigga to get into a situation. So for me, it got to make sense all around, because you could get yourself in a situation that's not tailored for you, and then it fuck your whole shit up.
I mean,
so for me, you know what I mean?
Yeah. You work with a
I
lot of
tailor.
people. You work with a lot of
Yeah,
people. Like, so, because I'm asking, like, do you still like making music?
I love making music.
Because it
I
seemed
love
like
making
you
music.
work with Wiz early on. Like, before we
Yeah,
even knew who these people was, we know them. You know, Currency, all these people early on. I'm talking about, what's that, over 10 years ago, right?
yeah, for sure.
This is what I'm saying, and
Mm-hmm.
it's like, I wondered if you just like, hey, I fulfilled what I needed to do. I'm still gonna make records, but I ain't pressed. That's what I'm
No, I
asking.
mean, I'm not pressed, but you know, it's still other things on my personal um checklist that I want to accomplish. You know what I mean? I'm not chasing no major deal or no shit like that. I feel like I had a major career my whole time through, that I don't even need to do that to get what these niggas is craving. You know what I mean? So I love making music, you know what I mean? And with the whole format and how shit is moving nowadays, with, you know, the whole DIY, do it yourself,
Mm-hmm.
and just seeing how my shit, well, not seeing, knowing how my shit moves. Um, you know, when I'm doing business with other people, you know, that really motivated me and put the battery in my back to do it on my own, because I know how the shit, I know the infrastructure, how it's ran, and I got other artists that I'm helping to get to where they want to get to. You
Anybody
know what
we
I mean?
know?
So my man Nemlo, you know what I mean?
Okay.
He booming right now. Check him out. You know
Okay.
what I mean? My producer 183rd, my young boy Jay Grams, you know what I mean? To name a few.
Somebody
So
just said salute to 183rd. Like, right
yeah,
when you said it, they,
yeah.
like, in real time. Wow.
Yeah, that's my brother, you know what I mean? So
Okay.
it's all correlation. When you hear them names, it's a correlation to me.
So
You know what I
let me
mean?
ask you
So
something. Like myself, people will say, "Yo, you not major," but I'm like, well, everybody on YouTube like me. Like, so how I'm not on the major? We all on the same. I got over 200,000 subscribers. You know, like, so. For as an artist as yourself, everybody know who you are. You're a household name to a certain extent. What's the difference between being major and underground?
having a hit record that everybody know.
Okay.
That's the only thing that make you you know, I guess a household name, so to speak. But I got a core fan base, so that's something that a hit record can't do.
That's what I'm saying. Because they could be in,
You
they
know what I
could be
mean?
here, and then they don't got no fan base. They like the record, but they don't like you.
Right. And they go as far as the record goes. You know what I
Yep.
mean? And you end up being the, oh yeah, this is the nigga that made the XYZ record, instead of being who you are.
Yeah.
So for me, you know what I mean, when I get a hit record, it's a plus for me, because I
What
already got the career.
What's a
And if
hit
I
record
don't
to
get
you?
the hit record, I don't give. I feel like I had a hit record before,
Okay.
bro.
I mean, I feel
You know
like,
what I mean?
yeah.
I had multiple hit records.
Mm-hmm.
If you know what I mean, let me tell it, and then, you know, really, it's a radio game, and it's a game of, you know, putting money into a record. Me, I'd rather put money into a project than put money into one record. You know what I mean? I'd rather put money into my body of work and then eat off my body of work. You know what I mean? Because I own that. But then when you get into that chasing the hit game, that could, you know, you'll be chasing a hit. That's
Mm-hmm.
pretty much what it is. Like, you know, like when the fucking world closed down, there wasn't no club. So all these niggas that had hit records had no way to promote their records. So then where you left? You left with your core.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So if you ain't got a core, if your core not fucking with you, then you waiting for the clubs to open back up. I made more
You're a
money
single
during the
nigga.
pandemic.
You're
I
a
made the
single
money.
nigga. Yeah.
You're a single nigga.
Yeah.
I made more money during the pandemic than I made with the world being open,
Yeah.
with tours and all that shit going on. You know what I mean? Where it's like, you know, shit taught a nigga to work smarter, not harder.
Mm-hmm.
And then you get to really see who supports you. You know what I mean? So that's how I look at it. Like I said, I'm not chasing the hit. If it come, it come. If it don't, then whatever. My career is, that's not gonna make or break my career. I mean,
How
so
many projects have you put out?
I lost count, bro.
It's at least 8 and better, right?
Way over
I ain't talking
8.
about mixtapes. I'm talking about commercial. You put
No,
out
I'm
like
talking
8
about. I'm talking about
commercial.
commercial joints.
Damn.
Yeah, shit that, you know. I feel like anything over original beat
Is a
is an
project.
album.
Yeah,
It's a
but
project.
you know the game they started playing. They started saying, "No, it's a
They
mixtape."
start.
Cut
But
it
see,
out. Break that down
that's
for the
artists
people.
that care about numbers. You know what I mean? So if your shit don't do what you want it to do or what the people think it's gonna do, then it's like, oh yeah, that was just the mixtape.
Mm-hmm.
It's just different verbiage.
Mm.
Like, nah, nigga, that was an album. That was original music. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? So
Mm-hmm.
it's just different verbiage. Like me, I'm not focused on the numbers neither. Yeah, the bottom line is good when you focus on bottom line shit. So if I'm going to go, sell myself to somebody, then yeah, I'm gonna sell myself with the numbers, the bottom line, and they're really good. But other than that, in real time, I'm seeing what's going on in the world. Like I'm living. So fuck the numbers, is the feeling.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So
Black superhero music. What the fuck was that? Like, well, when you get it with somebody like Pete Rock, because that's my favorite producer all the time. Everybody knows that. My audience know that. How do you pick through this man's crazy? I know his catalog of beats is some other shit. How do you pick?
I ain't gonna hold you. Pete is somebody that I just, you know what I mean? I let him move the needle. Like I let him do what he do. And I just follow suit. You know what I mean? Like that nigga's one of the greatest of all time. Like, yeah, I got my palate to what I like, but I also know that he has an ear for what I sound good over.
I know somebody. Did you get cut off? Did he get cut off? He might have gotten cut off, y'all. Hold on. Yes, he got kicked out the room. Let me try to get him back in there. This is what happens when you're live. Shit happens. So hopefully he can join right back. Hold on, y'all. Let me get him back in the joint. It happens. It happens. Somebody probably called or something like that. So let me re-invite him into the room. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Thank y'all for being here with me. I am Doggie Diamonds. Yeah, I'm trying to get. I never talked to Smoke DZA before, so I'm gonna slow down a little bit. But I got so much stuff I want to ask him. I never spoke to him before, but yeah, we get him back really, really quick. So hopefully he could get back in here. Let me text him and tell him I resent the link. I hope his phone didn't die, anything like that. My apologies. This don't really happen, but it happens. You know what I'm saying? It happens. So yeah, shout out to Smoke DZA for coming, just even coming on here. Like even if they interviewed in it now, it's all good. You know what I'm saying? But it happens from time to time. But don't smoke rock, man. Love the project because Pete Rock is he gonna provide the crazy soundtrack, and then you know what I want, what I'm going to ask him. Him, I don't know if y'all noticed, to me personally, I think DZA and Pusha T has a similar voice. You know what I'm saying? I think Pusha T and Smoke DZA has very similar voice. Like they talking voice and everything. Like I think it'll be dope if they do a project together. Pusha T and Smoke DZA. I think that'll be, because they sound a lot alike. You know what I'm saying? So I think that'll be dope if they do a project together. You know what I'm saying? They sound a lot alike. So I'm putting that in the universe now. So hopefully that'll happen. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully we get a Pusha T and Smoke DZA project, because they voice sound very, very similar to me. You know it's gonna be very, very bar heavy, and you know the right production gonna be crazy. You know what I'm saying? So I hope his phone didn't die. So if his phone died, that might be an issue. So I'm gonna give it another few minutes to see if he gets back on. If not, I'm going to adjourn until next time, and then we'll just go, go back a lot of day. But yeah. Oh man, I hope his phone didn't die. Stuff be happening. You know what I'm saying? He had to drop off his son earlier, so that was the delay. But I'm here. How's everybody feeling out there? Talk to me in this chat room. What's going on? How's everybody feeling? Hopefully everybody's in good mental space and good health and just, just having a great day. Today is Thursday. And we coming into Friday, coming into this weekend. Hopefully y'all got some nice weekend plans. The weather is nice. Yeah. Y'all probably doing better than me. So I'm happy for y'all. One thing about me, I'm a congratulator. When I see people doing well, feeling well, I'm happy for you. It doesn't, you doing good. You winning don't mean that I lost. You know what I'm saying? So I always tell people that, yo, you won. That don't mean I lost. That means it's just your turn. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm just trying to bring y'all content. Shout out to Mad Slander for hooking this interview up at Mad Slander on Twitter. So at the end of it all, you know, um, just here, enjoying myself. But y'all probably doing better than me. I'm fighting a lot of madness and all this stuff right now, but we come here to win. Life is about ebbs and flows. We gonna have a day where it's not a great day, but that don't mean that it's you know it's not forever. You know what I'm saying? On the producer shows dropping pretty soon. I have a lot of brothers waiting on me. um Somebody asked why they're thumbs down. I mean, that's people who I block. That's people who don't like me. They don't, and I'm not going to really get into it. I'm not going to be long winded about it. You got people who don't care about hip hop culture at all. They just care about individuals. Oh, why am I sitting here like this? I need to just make it like this. You got people who made this culture an individual thing, and being that they won't like an individual, they don't respect nothing. So at the end of it all, you know, it's not about me. If I'm bringing something and I'm adding on to this culture, why would you thumbs down the video? But people do it. You know what I'm saying? People do it. I don't even, I'm just moving forward. A lot of people like to argue, they like to be seen, and I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But people will thumbs down the video. It don't even people come on my stuff and just thumbs down my video and it ain't even start. They don't have thumbs down and you be like, yo, how the video got thumbs down? But they be doing that. You know what I'm saying? I can't control it. I don't know what's wrong with these individuals. You know what I'm saying? Don't know what's wrong with these individuals. So it is what it is. I'm not complaining about any of that. So oh, he's back. Okay. He is back. He is back. Phone died?
Yeah, man, my shit died.
Yeah, so
my fault, man.
Turn it horizontally. Yeah. Okay, he's back, y'all. Hold on, let me put him on the screen. I just was talking really quick. Little intermission. Hold on. Where are you? You are right here. I'll put you back on the screen. There we go. And we back just like that. So did you freeze? You ain't freeze, right? Did you freeze? Yo. I don't know what's going on. I think he's in a bad area with You froze up?
You good?
Yeah, we froze up.
No, straight.
Yeah. So don't smoke rock. You let Pete Rock navigate that. As far as the visuals, like, so even with the features, you reached out for the features, or that was something Pete Rock did also?
That was a collaborative effort.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because a lot of the people I got, and he got a few people too. When we was working, like Black Superhero Car might have been like the first, maybe like the second, maybe the first or second song we did. I think the first joint we did was the Moving Way joint. That I put Cam on. That was the first time Cam and Pete ever worked. So that was big for Pete.
Thanks to you.
Right. And then he called Ross. This is when Ross had first came home. He was on house arrest. I feel like I was probably one of the first verses he knocked out because I didn't even know he was working. He sent the shit back the next day.
Wow. He left Earth on that. He left Earth.
Yeah, he left Earth on that. And then, to make it better, he hit me up directly to shoot the video. That was Rose that pressed to shoot the video.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
That's dope.
Yeah.
So that was your first
Shout
time.
out to Pete Rock.
That was your first time working with Ross, right?
Yeah, that was my first time working with Rose.
Yo, when you wasn't here, I put a suggestion in the air while you wasn't here. I said your voice sound very similar to Pusha T to me. Have you ever heard that before?
I heard that before. Pusha's my man.
Yeah, we need y'all on something.
We working.
Yeah, project would be ill because y'all, not that y'all rap the same, but y'all sound the same as far as the vocal tone, and that might be kind of ill. I think we need that. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell you some shit because I fuck with you, and I feel like this is our first time really like
chopping it up. Yo, before we do that, you know I came to the Harry Fraud pop-up shop and you was there rapping. I filmed you and Graf.
Oh yeah, yes. I think me and Graf had rapped.
You and Graf, yep. I was there for that.
Right.
Yep. But I was like 300 pounds at the time though. I lost like 100-something pounds. I was 300.
Nah, you're a whole different nigga right now.
Yeah.
You're a whole different nigga.
But tell me, I think you was about to give the audience something that they never heard.
Nah, speaking of Push, you know what I mean. Me and I'm not gonna give it all the way up, but I'm gonna give a little bit of it up.
Okay.
Me and Young Guru was working on something, right? And we was talking about Push the other day. And it's another. I got a big show coming up with somebody in that world, and he'll be on this project too.
Dope.
But yeah, you know what I mean. Like I'm out the same way how I shook shit up when Don't Smoke Rock came out. I'm about to do the same thing with this. I mean, and I got other shit coming too. I got the Flying Lotus album coming. Me and Flying Lotus. You know what I mean? I got Black Thought on there. I got Estelle on there. I got Conway on there. You know what I mean? So I got a lot of shit coming.
You and Benny John was fire too.
Oh yeah, Statue of Limitations.
How did that come about?
Shout out to the Butch. I mean, that's my nigga. You know what I mean? The whole Griselda, I've been around the niggas since 2015. Well, 2014, 2015. You know what I mean? So it's just, we built the camaraderie. You know what I mean? And it just made sense. And I happen to have a bunch of Pete Rock beats at that time. And I'm just like, yo, Butch, what's up? What we doing? We was in LA and I mean, we fucking figured out what we was going to do. We got back to the city and we, you know what I mean, had like 3 sessions and we knocked that out.
Wow. I was saying how I respect them because they stuck to their sound. They never been to what the industry wants you to do. They did them and still end up winning with that. How you feel about that?
I mean, that's why I fuck with them. You know what I mean? Because that's the music I came up on. That's the music that I make. You know what I mean? But being out when that music wasn't so favorable.
Yeah, it wasn't favorable at all. Looking at
it wasn't favorable when I
outdated. This shit.
Door.
Yeah.
Right. Yep. They were saying, "Oh, that's dusty. That's backpack. That's this. That's that.
That's that basement shit." Yep.
Right. It took some clean niggas from a whole nother jurisdiction to come kick that door in. You know what I mean? So that kind of that palette of that music could be, back to where it should be. And I was talking to Wes earlier. That's my brother. I speak to that nigga very often. You know what I mean? And we have those conversations because niggas need to know what they doing for the culture. Even if it's spoken about, even if they say it, fuck it. They need to hear it from a nigga that's living it with them. You know what I mean? So I'm always giving them their flowers for what they did. You know what I mean? So
do you think Upstate kind of saved hip hop?
Saved hip hop?
Yeah, because in the town, come on, look what niggas was doing, man. Niggas was talking about. I
wouldn't say it saved hip hop, but
New York hip hop. New York hip hop. I don't say hip hop, but it saved the town to me.
Nah, it didn't save the town, but what it did was it gave the town a breath of fresh air from a different jurisdiction. It didn't save the town because it saved the traditional style of New York.
Let's say that.
That's what it did.
That's what I mean. Let me rephrase that. Do you think they saved what we knew as hip hop before everybody was sounding like Chicago? Niggas was sounding like the A, nigga. Yeah, it was just doing too much at one point. I'm like, yo, come on, man.
Absolutely. You know what I mean? A lot of niggas lost sight of what they, or what this shit really was, to where we didn't really have an identity. So yeah, they definitely did swoop down and fucking restore the feeling, so to speak.
Yes. Are you underrated?
Yeah, but during the years, bro, underrated sound like some broke shit.
Yeah, it's a bit of shit, right? Like,
and some broke bitter shit. So I don't feel like, I get, man, I'm loved. You know what I mean? Like, I don't feel like I'm underrated. Do I feel like, do I get the credit that I deserve to get all the time? No. But you know what I mean? Like, I look at my shit like Bentley. I don't need a commercial for niggas to know that exists, and it's a high fashion, it's a high race. You know what I mean? It's an expensive car. So at the end of the day, I look at my bank account. I don't feel like I'm underrated.
Yeah, right. If it's about that, right?
Yeah. So I'm out with my kids. I don't feel like I'm underrated. You know what I mean? I got these, new crowds of people discovering me every day.
Yes.
So, I don't feel underrated. But yeah, do I feel underappreciated? Yes.
Yes.
I feel that. Yeah.
Harlem. Could you break down Harlem for me? Is Harlem a side block town or the projects? It's more of a side block town, right?
Harlem is the world, doggy.
Don't say that. I'm from Brooklyn. Don't say that. I'm Brooklyn.
Come on, man. Harlem is the world, doggy. Come on, man.
Don't do that. I'm
Come
Brooklyn.
on, man.
But I'm just saying.
Brooklyn and Harlem beef's been over for years, man.
No. I'm just talking about but Brooklyn and Harlem collaborations is everything. When Brooklyn and Harlem get together, it's everything.
My manager's a Brooklyn nigga. Shout out to Hovain. You know what I mean? Like, I got Brooklyn niggas in my cipher. You know what I mean? So I'm not. I love Brooklyn niggas, but when I say Harlem is the word, I say that in a way to say we are our own borough. Yeah, we in Manhattan, but I feel like, Harlem, we got our own sauce, we got our own spices, we got our own shit where we at.
Yeah, we never call
so that's why I say Harlem is the world.
We never call that Manhattan.
I mean, some niggas call it Manhattan.
Nah,
some
that's
niggas
Harlem.
Be like, yo,
it's not the same.
Harlem is Harlem.
Yeah, it's not the same.
But it's definitely not the same. You know what I mean? But that's what Harlem is for me.
Yo, I don't even tell people I'm from New York. I say I'm from Brooklyn. People like, yo, you from
Same.
New York? I'm like, nah, I'm from Brooklyn.
I'm from, exactly. I felt that because when niggas ask me where I'm from outside of New York, I'm from Harlem.
So what I'm saying, Harlem is more known for the side blocks than the projects, though, right? The apartment buildings.
Yeah. I mean, it's not even Harlem is known for blocks, period. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like 40th, you know what I mean? Fucking 125th. You know what I mean? Like, even though 125th that's just the shopping area.
Yes.
But you got it's 12th Street, you know what I mean? 16th Street, 18th Street, you know what I mean? Fucking blocks is known for shit in Harlem. 35th, 34th, you know what I mean? So I just respect Harlem all around. 55th, you know what I mean? Like, it ain't just the projects. Yeah, the projects get busy too, you know what I mean? But it's more so, it's 55 blocks. So it's a block thing.
So when you first was coming up in the game in Harlem, was you running around battling people? I heard you was battling people too on the street.
I was.
What was that like?
I mean, it was different. You know what I mean? That was where you gained your confidence. I gained my confidence from battling. And this is before battling got commercial as far as cameras and shit being out. But yeah, you know what I mean? That's how you built your confidence. You know what I mean? That's how you built your first fans who fuck with you.
Give us some of the notable names that you battled.
One notable name, I battled JR Ryder. Shout out to JR.
You won?
Yeah, I won. Cook that nigga.
He probably gonna say no, you didn't.
Of course he is, as we should. But that don't take away from him being an elite great rapper.
Facts.
Because he's definitely that.
Facts.
You know what I mean? I battled Curtains. I don't know if y'all remember Curtains.
Yeah, I remember Curtains.
I mean, he a Brooklyn nigga. He's one of my first rapper friends. Battled him back in the day. I battled Immortal Technique. Shout out to Tech.
Yeah, I forgot Tech is Harlem. That's facts.
That's Tech my nigga. Yeah. I haven't seen him in a while. But
so you battle Immortal Technique, JR Ryder, Curtains. So you was battles. Because I heard y'all used to go outside. I heard y'all used to go from block to block and just get it in.
I was outside. I was a nigga that would go to 42nd Street and battle. That's why I battled Curtains at. Battled him on the deuce.
I heard that one of the most lethal battle rappers at that back then was T-Rex, but he was mad young.
Oh,
Rex.
Of course. Rex was the first nigga rapping in the area. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Rex was, you know what I mean? Rex was the guy.
So why people give it to Mook?
Because Mook, when Mook got in, it went commercial. Mook took it to another level. With the cameras on. You know what I mean? So that's what that is. But we all know. You know
Yeah,
what
because
I
I
mean?
heard
Like,
in the street that Rex was the most feared. Like because he was
Rex
young.
was.
Yeah, wow.
Absolutely. Young
Wow.
tearing shit up. You know what I
Wow.
mean?
Or it was
Definitely much
like
respect to that nigga, man.
13, 12 years old, going
12.
crazy. Yeah.
Grown man bars.
Something you got, wow. Crazy.
Facts.
Crazy. Who else y'all got your time? Y'all got Lux. Damn, y'all got a lot of I give it, y'all
Yeah.
got clips. I give it to Harlem on the battle rap. I give it to
Yeah.
Harlem. I
And
respect
all of them niggas that you just named was doing that shit before it got commercial too. Like them niggas ain't new jacks. You know what I mean? Them niggas been doing it.
And I heard, even though rest in peace, he was from the X, I heard Fred was coming down too, battling.
Hell yeah, Fred was outside. Fred was in Harlem a lot.
Mm.
Fred and Slim. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So how come? So Harlem has a couple of notorious crews too, rapping. How come you never was down with none of the crews?
I mean, I knew niggas. We all grew up together. You know what I mean? But everybody had their own separate directions. Like, I feel like after I met Shipes, I started to venture out into making music for real.
Got you.
No cheese.
Got you.
You know what I mean? So being in the studio and, you know, learning the mechanics of that shit, I didn't really have time to do what everybody else was doing.
But you never ran in some of the sessions and seen some of the recordings and stuff?
Yeah, I mean, of course. Rex took me to meet Brow's. Rex, that was actually the first studio I was in Brow's crib. Rex took me.
Wow.
So, you know what I mean? It wasn't like, you know, niggas wasn't hanging out. Niggas was hanging out, but I just wasn't a part of the infrastructure with what they was doing. I was doing other shit.
Your first rap, keep it real, dope or whack?
My first rap was some whack shit.
You remember it?
I don't remember it, but I used to rewrite Biggie rhymes on some weird Al Yankovic shit and make parodies of the shit. That's how I learned how to rap. You know what I mean? How to like write bars and cadence and
that's my
shit
hood.
like that on some weird Al Yankovic
That's
shit.
my hood, so I ain't mad at that. That's 2 blocks over.
That's my favorite rapper of all time. You know what I mean? I got Biggie tattooed on me, man. That nigga taught me how to rap.
Inadvertently.
Right.
Wow. Wow. So they wanted me to ask you, what's your top 5? Do you have one?
My top 5, dead or alive, or just of
dead
all
or
time?
alive of all time. Yep.
Big, Hove. See, shit get dark from after that.
Yeah. But I ain't mad though, because that's Brooklyn. So I ain't mad. I'm okay with
dark
that.
After that.
Said it get dark.
So, wow. Big, Hove, Killer, Cam. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Killer
facts.
Cam.
Yeah.
Jadakiss.
Okay.
And I don't know, that 5th one be interchangeable, because some days I might say Nas, some days I might say me.
Wow.
Fuck it, no, like, you know what I mean? Shit is, those is the niggas I listen to. So yeah, I'll put Nas in there, obviously. Nas is a fucking god.
Why you think Jay-Z gets so much flack? Because dudes be acting like he can't rhyme.
I mean, niggas act like that. Niggas hate winners, bro. The same reason niggas hate LeBron and they say LeBron trash and they'll take this person over him and all that. They hate winners. They hate to see you win, man.
Wow.
You know how that shit go.
Wow. Somebody calling you again?
Yeah, my son was calling me. I just dropped the nigga off. He bothering me already.
Somebody said New York hate Tupac. I just did a whole show
Pac
bigging
from
up Pac.
New York. Pac. Niggas don't hate Pac, but you ask for my personal favorite. There's no love or hate for Pac. It's just Pac is not he's not the lyricist. I didn't go to Pac for lyrics. I went to Pac for a feeling. I went to Pac for emotion. I went to Pac for, you know, for different shit. I didn't go to him for that. So that's why he wouldn't be in my top 5. These other niggas is, you know, niggas I went to for bars, for bar work.
Where does Big L fit in this?
Big L could definitely be in my top 5, but like I said, it's interchangeable.
The 5,
because I only heard the 5th one because, you know, for one, Big L changed a lot of the landscape as far as rap goes, as far as, you know, how niggas structure their bars, still structure their punchlines up to today. Now, the only thing with me, why he didn't immediately come off in my top 5, is because it wasn't enough work for me to judge. Right.
Gotcha.
And it was only a certain time I could judge that work. I mean, we could say that for Big, but Big's impact and for what Big did is far more than a body of work. if Big just dropped Life After Death, I would have still been comfortable with that because I still look at that as the greatest hip hop album of all time.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So I feel like it's the greatest. To me, my opinion. It's not.
I just did a show on this yesterday. Everybody has the right to have their opinion.
Yeah.
We
It's
can't.
not the end all be all.
Yeah, we gotta stop arguing people's opinions.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's your opinion. You have the right to have an opinion. You're a grown ass man. You know what I'm saying? I seen you. You was with Dame for a while. Why didn't that situation work out?
I never did no business with Dame. I'm still with Dame.
I thought y'all was doing.
That's my mentor. Nah, man, I never did no business with Dame. You know what I mean? Dame is just,
Dame is just
a consigliere.
Gotcha.
Like he's a nigga that, if I need something, he gonna open his fucking Rolodex for me. I mean, I need a place to stay when I'm out in California. I know where I can go. You know what I mean? Like, that's my big brother. It never was, a nigga that was trying to get me on. It was more so like he was just there, like on some, if anybody follow wrestling in here, he was here on some Paul Heyman shit. I mean, he was my advisor.
What's the biggest misconceptions about Dame that you know better than?
His message.
Huh?
I feel like his message is the biggest misconception because some people will take it as him being abrasive or being a dick. But you gotta take, for me, this is with anybody, you know what I mean? Anybody giving advice, anybody that's, giving you insight, you take the vitamins that work for you and leave the other shit. So that's how I do with everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A nigga like Dame, I'm going to listen to. He been on the mountaintop. Why would I not listen to him?
Facts.
So, you know what I mean? Niggas to say what they want. He's not broke.
I tell niggas, but you know what? He's very rich. And I tell niggas, I'd rather be a has-been than a never was in your in the eyes of people. You know what I'm saying?
And this nigga's creating history every day. You know what I mean? Like the nigga, he's just an ill nigga, man. Yeah. His biggest misconception is how aggressive he is with his message.
He's broke. And he's broke. Yeah.
Yeah, he's broke and all. Like niggas don't get caught up in that type of shit. You know what I mean? Like,
how do you stay out of beefs? Because I never really seen you in the midst of no bullshit. How do you stay out of that shit?
Because I don't fuck with niggas like that.
That's the easiest way to stay out of everything, right? Yeah.
It's the easiest way. You know what I mean? Like, it be niggas that be trying to beef with me. But niggas don't even be outside.
Yeah.
These niggas be on the internet. But I don't got the rap beef is, boy, like at the end of the day, we in rap to make money. I could beef on the street. I don't need to beef with rap, doing rap. You know what I mean? Shit that's getting niggas out of there. That's not even what I stand for. You feel me? So it's easy to not get into shit when you don't fuck with niggas like that. Like I be in my own space. I'm not trying to be lit. I don't care about the club, strip club, whatever fucking club that come after it. I don't care. You won't catch me. They don't play my music there. I'm not there anyway.
Facts. And you ain't doing a walkthrough? What you doing? Yeah, what you there for?
Yeah, it's fucking pointless. You know what I mean? So and when I'm outside, you know what I mean? I move with real right niggas. So it's not even, even how we link to a real right nigga.
Yes,
you feel me?
Mad
like
Slender. Yep, he hit me. He said, "Yo, what? You never interview Smoke this?" I was like, "Nah." I said, "Link that." He said, "Yo, hold on, text you."
That's my nigga.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Anytime a nigga call me, text me, first response. So you know what I mean. Like, yeah, man, I don't be with the riff rap shit, man. All that shit is goofy shit, man. Like,
how do you stay out of industry politics beef?
It ain't really no way to really stay out of that. But the best thing to do is just not let it consume you. You know what I mean? Like, it's easy to be a part of the politics and all that shit, but I don't gotta play politics. So my shit is like, it's my fault. My man is sitting here arguing with this bitch.
Yeah.
But like I don't really be into the politics, bro.
Could you tell the audience though that a lot of people that they think is real niggas really be acting like hoes behind the scenes? Like
a lot of them niggas is hoes. You know what it is.
Yeah, I be trying to tell them, but they be thinking I be hating. I be like, nah, the nigga's a bitch. Like it be a lot of political game. Yeah, it's a lot of political sucker shit. You took a picture with a nigga unfollow you. Like, yo, that nigga unfollow me?
Instagram will tell you a lot about how niggas feel about you.
Facts.
You know what I mean? nigga like me, that's another thing I don't really get consumed in. The gram.
Yeah.
I don't care. You know what I mean? Like I go days without being on the gram.
Got you.
And when I'm on there, I'm not really on there like that. Like a lot of niggas, I don't get caught up in that shit, man. And the niggas that do get caught up in that shit, God bless them.
Got you.
You know what I mean? Because once your internet is down, it's a hard life.
Yeah, you were right. Yeah. Well, because you can't go outside. There is no outside.
You can't go outside. You stuck on the net. Your internet down. It's fucked up for you.
Word. So, I asked every artist some of the spooky weirdo stuff. Have you ever seen something that you was like, I'm out?
You know, God bless me to not put me in those ciphers. I've heard different things about different people. I haven't been in a spooky cipher like that. You know what I mean? So when it does happen, I'll text you.
Yeah, hit me up. Hit me up on that cat.
You on the way out the door.
You're like, yo, my nigga, I just seen the wildest
doggy,
shit.
I got I done seen some shot to get the fuck out of there. I'll let you know.
Wow, that's crazy. What musically when you dropping again?
I'm dropping. Well, I just dropped THC2 last month.
Yes.
You know, everybody on here, go stream that, download that, buy that. But the Flying Lotus project is coming next. I may drop something, an RFC tape with the homies before that. I mean, because I want to drop something along with my strain. That's my new thing to do. You know what I mean? Every time I got some weed, I gotta make the soundtrack for you to smoke to. So I might give them that. You know what I mean? But yeah, Kush God Flying Lotus. That's the next album coming out.
Dope.
And I'm trying to win all types of awards with that one. It's a good one.
Independent, or you doing it with somebody?
I'm doing it with Cinematic.
Okay.
I got this show through Cinematic on this last one, and then you know, then we'll see where the wind takes me.
Got you. Do you wanna be here, or I know you getting bread, I know you happy, but do you want everybody, the little kids, the babies, to know who Smoke DZA is? What do you see for you?
I think when it's all said and done, they will.
Okay.
I always tell a lot of my homies, you know what I mean? You never feel emotion in the ocean when you're in the sea, when you're in the middle of that motherfucker. But I feel like I haven't hit my ceiling. I don't even feel like I have one. Being that I never put an expiration date on myself. I never was on an XXL freshman cover. I never did this. I never did no shit for a nigga to say, oh, he was on that and he ain't show up.
Was you not on it by choice, or they didn't even ask you?
Hell no. I wanted to be on them shits. I wanted to be on every last one until I felt like, you know what I mean? I was too old to be on it. But yeah, the first 5 of them joints, I feel like they XXL with them picked all my friends to be on this shit. They didn't even pick the little homies to be on that shit.
Damn.
Before they picked me. But it's you know what I mean? I'm not mad. I don't feel slighted right now. You know what I mean? I feel like that shit saved me. You know what I mean? The same way as, you know, not doing certain situations, I had a major step to me. You know what I mean? I had different shit I could have done, but I'm glad I didn't do it. Because now, you know, it preserved me, gave me more life, I feel like
you got a cult following, right or wrong?
I do.
Yeah. Scary, or is it, what is that like?
I mean, I love it. You know what I mean? A cult following is just, that only means it's niggas that's going to defend you when you're not around. Niggas that's going to defend your music when you don't got to say nothing. I don't got to argue with niggas no more. My fans is arguing with niggas for me. That's a cult.
That's dope.
You know what I mean? I ain't got to argue no more. And that's from respect. That's not me, you know, buying the likes from them niggas. You know what I mean? People like what they like. And they don't like what they don't like. Everybody don't like Smoke DZA. I don't expect everybody to like Smoke DZA. But at the end of the day, if you gave me a listen and you check my shit out, depending what type of person you are, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like the average hustler is gonna fuck with me. And hustle just don't come with drugs. They just come with getting money. I come with living life. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not an overly aggressive nigga. I'm not no gangster. That's not that's not the envelope I'm pushing. And it's a lot of niggas like that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm actually a nigga that I don't gotta worry about reinventing and all that. All I gotta do is reinvent my look, my style, and who I am. I ain't gotta reinvent that because I'm eating off who I am.
Facts.
Not eating off another nigga with how niggas want me to be. You know what I mean? So that's what keep me here.
But how did you do all this? You ain't get no spins.
I did all this from being outside, being in the right circles.
Yeah.
Fucking
How do you feel about that
with...
though, bro? Being from the town, being from Harlem, and New York you ain't even on the radio. But when you go other places, they play their local dudes, they play their stars, they play their old school dudes. How does it feel being from New York and being a staple and everywhere else might show you more love than the town?
I ain't gonna lie, it used to bother me, but like I said, I don't listen to the radio. They ain't playing my shit. I don't be in the clubs because my shit don't live in the clubs. I don't need the radio to live and have a career.
Dope.
You know what I mean? Like I respect it, and obviously I got friends in the radio. You know what I mean? On both sides. And I've done interviews and they played my records at times.
Right there.
You know what I mean? So, but at the end of the day, that's not what's making or breaking me. Like, I got mines off. I had my shit played prime time multiple times by Flex and had the bombs dropped. And I know what it feel like to do Breakfast Club. I know what it feel like to do Hot 97 morning show. Rosenberg is one of my best friends. I know what it feel like. I'm not tripping. Like, I don't really give a fuck about the radio like that. All with all due respect, you know what I mean?
Yeah, respectfully.
And respectfully, you know what I mean? That don't mean that I wouldn't like my shit to be played randomly, you know what I mean? But I don't care, bro. And that's not even a defense mechanism. That's just literally like, you know, that's not what's moving my shit for me. So I don't care that it doesn't happen like that.
Visuals. How do you decide what you want to shoot a visual for?
I really go off my feeling with how I feel. I mean, nowadays with visuals, it's like if I got something with some of my friends that I know is going to work, or if the record is already working as it is and it deserves a visual, then I'm gonna do it. Then sometimes, like, every project don't deserve a visual. You don't need a visual for everything.
Yo, I like videos for everything, bro. I ain't gonna front.
I mean, it's cool, but it depends what type of artist you are. Because sometimes you're just spending money. Sometimes, you know what I mean? Like, if you in this shit to make money and you in this shit to you know, monetize, make money, same shit. If you went to it for that, then, you know, you want to do shit to where your bottom line makes sense.
Yeah.
So sometimes the music could just live without a video.
Yeah, you ain't so many records. Backwards.
No, hustling. There's so many records that we love that never had a music video.
I wish.
Yo, it's so many records that we love that
bro.
Most of the records on Life After Death didn't have no videos.
Unfortunately, listen.
Unfortunately, but it still lived.
Listen, one day, Capadonna hit me and was like, "Yo, I want you to shoot a video for my Winter Wars verse." I'm like, hell yeah! So I shot a video. That's what I'm saying. Classic stuff.
That's hard.
You never saw it? Look it up. Winter Wars.
That's
Capadonna.
Hard.
I shot a video for that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like stuff like that. Yo, we need certain things. Like, even if it's just a verse, it ain't sometimes even gotta be the song. Yo, just give us that verse. I'm trying to get Nature. Nature did a freestyle with Nas to the Shootouts beat. I'm like, Nature, let's just shoot that verse, man. It's so, see, that's what I'm talking about. Certain stuff is so classical that we wish we see it. Like, what if Ray and Ghost and Cap did a Fish video right now? We gonna rock? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, we gonna rock.
We gonna rock with it. That's what I'm saying. Surprise us. Yeah, surprise. So we need some of them classic Smoke DZA joints that we like. Yo, he did a video. It might be something from like 6 years ago or something like that. But still, you know what I'm saying? I think that's dope. You know, just for hip hop. And it ain't and see me, I was shooting videos for the love of the culture. I didn't care about the money. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not poor, so everything don't gotta be about a bag. So I'm like, yo, I'm shooting that video because that injects me into history. Like, I shot Winter Wars video. So I tell a lot of people coming in the game too, stop calling niggas broke. Stop, because you never know. First of all, you never saw a nigga account balance, for one. Two, everybody don't do everything for money. People do shit to add on to the culture, and they get money out of the culture different ways. But every little least thing don't gotta involve money. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Sometimes you gotta do shit. Because I know you done flew niggas verses and you ain't getting nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Nothing.
But you was on something. Yeah, but you was on something where niggas said, yo, I saw you on that. Now I want to pay you for a verse.
Exactly. That's how it goes, bro.
Exactly.
That's how it goes. You know how many, man, look, I don't even count it, because at the end of the day, It's all exposure.
Yeah.
It's what I do. It's what I do after the look.
Yes.
It's not what the look gonna do for me. You feel me? And that's what a lot of niggas' problems be. You know what I mean? A lot of niggas get that look, and then they don't got nothing after that, and then they just dwelling on that look. I'm not chasing nobody down for no look that they gave me after I didn't do nothing with it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, if you don't do nothing after your look, nigga, that's your fault.
Facts. Yep. Facts. So you got something dropping. You got a release date? Release time?
I don't got a release date yet, but I have a release date soon.
But you just dropped last month, right?
We putting the plan together. Yeah, we putting the plan together. I'll probably drop sometime in August. You know what I mean?
Got you. Yo, let me ask you something, bro. I said it is. Do you feel like it's too much music coming out? I feel like it is.
It depends, because for me personally, I don't think it's enough music, because my fans period want to be fed. They, after a week, shit is old to them.
Yeah,
they going rock, but after a week, it's old. It's like, what's next? So in this time, the digital era, and it depends what type of artist you are. Like, for me, it works. You know what I mean? Every time I put something out, my Spotify booming, my Apple Music is booming. So it makes sense for me to continue to raise and grow my listeners by dropping shit, because every time I drop, a friend tell a friend and tell another friend, and that's a new demo of people. You know what I mean? So for me, I don't feel like it's saturated. I think it's great that people is dropping music like that, quality music. You know what I mean? Like, nobody want to hear a bunch of album with a bunch of fillers.
But you drop quality. But I think you drop quality as far as sonically as quality. I feel like some niggas is just putting shit out. That shit ain't mixed right. That shit ain't. That's what I'm talking
some
about.
Niggas. Yeah,
there's some known like niggas too.
Fuck with.
There's some known niggas that's doing. I'm like, yo, what was that?
But I also give niggas credit during the pandemic, because some niggas, they got comfortable recording in the crib. They don't want to go. They don't want to go to the studio no more.
Yeah, well, that's forced niggas. That forced niggas to record in the crib.
Yeah, and it made niggas, it showed you who could do it and who can't. Like, I record in my crib now. I don't go outside to go record, unless the homies is in town and niggas want to go get cats some record. Yeah, I pull up, but I'm not going to go book no sessions outside nowhere else. When I got the setup in the crib, you know what I mean? And I could just send the session to the engineer. He could mix the shit and they can just hit the masses.
All right. So, what's your favorite record you made?
That I made?
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. I got a lot of my personal favorites. I mean, it really depends on my mood. Like,
all right, so let's deal with the mood. Let's deal with the mood. What
with my mood right now? 143, off Homegrown. It's one of my favorite records right now. Check that out. Off of Mood. That's my energy right now.
What record that you made make you cry?
That
one for the same thing.
That record. That record make me make me a little emotional. I got a record that didn't come out yet that I can't really listen to like that because it makes me feel that way.
What record what record everybody loved that you made that you like? Oh, I don't even. It's alright. Everybody got that one record that they want you to perform, and they'll be like, "Yo, nah, it's alright."
I don't know if I got that. I mean, I might got one where I'm just like, I get it. I get why they like it. It might not be like,
your favorite,
but I get why they like it. You know what I mean? I think that was For Loco, joined with me and Rocky. I understood why people liked it. But it wasn't technically what I do.
They said For Loco in the chat like an hour ago. Facts. They was like they like For Loco. That shit's crazy. See how do you stay in your lane though? Has it ever been a time where you didn't like the beat and you like, nah, I can't rap to that, or you just send something back?
Nah, I mean, I'm a professional, so if it's for me, I'm just not gonna do it.
Got you.
But if it's for somebody else, then I'm gonna find a way. You know what I mean? Like, I might not. It's been then I'm like, oh, okay, I see why a nigga wanted me to do that. So it's definitely those joints. But if I don't like something, I just won't do it.
So has it ever been a time where somebody sent you a 16 back that you really didn't like?
Nah, I think everybody show up for me.
Okay.
Nobody ever gave me no cook up. Anytime I hit a nigga to do something,
like
a nigga just won't do it. A nigga just won't do it.
Nigga ain't never give you no sheetrock, right?
nigga never sent me no sheetrock in the bag. I ain't never get that.
Damn.
Word.
Damn. Now that's dope. I like the fact when you got people on their best. You know what I'm saying? Like they know, nah, I can't send them no. So like, yo, do you ever thought about doing like some old nostalgia joint with like Currency and Wiz and all that? Cause I used to do a lot of music together.
Yo, it's funny. We got a whole album.
What?
Done?
We
got a whole album. Yeah, that shit been done for some time.
Wow. So y'all hearing it live and direct. Wiz Khalifa, Currency, and Smoke DZA.
Nah, but it's not. Let me get the verbiage right.
Okay, get it right.
So me, Crit, and Wiz got an album, and Spitter is on it a couple times. Like the Santos Party House record, that's a throwaway off that album.
Wow.
I mean, so yeah, we got some shit.
And y'all got a title for it and everything?
I'll talk to you off record.
That's what I'm saying. Because they gonna start bugging me like, yo, what's the name of the album?
We got a video, we got a single, it's a real thing.
Done? Everything is done.
Been done for quite some time. You know what I mean? The pandemic kind of fucked up our party.
Wow. Shout out to Big Crit, man. Incredible talent.
Yeah, but you heard it first here, you know what I mean? It'll trickle, but
so we need that at the top of the year, something, or take us into the fall with that or something.
Might get it before the top of the year.
I ain't mad at that.
Might get it sometime this year.
Did Crit did some beats on it?
Fully produced by Girl Talk.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So yeah, I think we basically covered everything I needed to know. I want to wait for some more shit for the strain to come out. That you could come back and promote the strain, your personal strain.
Yeah, I'm gonna promote that, and I need you on my podcast, man. I got a podcast called The Personal Party. For those out there, you know what I mean?
I talk crazy.
I'm with that. This is what it's about. You know what I mean? This time it's gonna be the reverse interview. Yeah, it's gonna be the reverse interview. I'm talking to Doggie Diamonds.
Yeah, when I went on Drink Champs, I was like, "Yo, ask me, and nothing is off limits. Just ask me whatever, cause I'm gonna say, I'm gonna say what it is."
You're a real one, bro.
We can't be fronting.
I know a lot, so I can't. You know what I mean? Bro, I definitely gotta have you on a personal party.
Especially when we talking about the culture and its opinion and how we feel. If I say, "Yo, that nigga's that's different," but when I say, "Yo, I didn't like this record," dudes be in their feelings, and I be like, "Yo, my nigga. Everything ain't for everybody."
And I like something.
Yeah.
Yo, me and Slander used to argue. He used to tell me about the shit he ain't like. He used to tell me about the shit he ain't like, and I ain't like it. I ain't like him telling me that. But at the end of the day, with everything that somebody don't like, you got to take the creative criticism, the constructive criticism during that, and hear what they don't like, because there might be some shit that you could fix.
Yeah.
Like, I'm a nigga, I love constructive criticism, man. You know what I mean?
Only for people who love me, though. Yeah, right. Only for people I know.
Only for niggas that got credentials, though.
Yeah, facts.
I don't want to hear nothing from no nigga that a broken GPS can't tell me where to go.
Did y'all hear that? Did y'all hear that? Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, but from constructive criticism from niggas that's professionals in that, come on, man.
You know what I do, though? What I started doing, I started telling you more of what I like than what I dislike.
And I appreciate that.
Because I think we zoom in on the hate, but we start forgetting what we love. So we show more love to what we hate, and we neglect what we love. So it's ass backwards. So when I heard that black superhero music, I was just like, what the? I just wasn't expecting that, bro. I'm gonna keep it real with you. And then I see, like I said, I studied Pete Rock. Like I emulated Pete Rock my whole life, right? So I knew what he was gonna do, but I was like, Smoke DZA and Pete Rock, where did that come from? But I love those collaborative one-on-one albums, just you and him locking in, and then y'all adding people. I love that. I think that's the tradition of Pete Rock, CL Smooth, the tradition of Gangstar, the tradition of that's when it was. I love that because then y'all get on the same wavelength. So to a certain extent, it's like this Pete Rock and CL Smooth, respectfully to them and their legacy, but this is that on steroids. This is Gangstar on steroids. You know what I'm saying? And I love it. Primo, where's the Primo music at?
You know, Primo had hit me when Limitless came out because Primo and Pete is really close.
Facts.
And Limitless is one of Primo's favorite records. And me and Primo, we didn't get to work yet, so that's something in the cards. You know what I mean? That's something that I'm definitely gonna explore soon.
Yeah, I need you over some Primo. I need you over Apollo Brown.
That can happen.
Yeah, I need you over Apollo Brown.
Apollo Brown.
I need you with 38 Special on the production too.
I did that too. Me and Conway got a joint on the 38 Special joint on the RFC Money Is the Motive. Check that out for nobody, you know what I mean? Anybody listening out there.
I'm talking about
RFC Money Is the Motive, Volume 1. I mean, that can happen. I love Special production and I love his raps. You know what I mean?
Crazy.
But you know who I do have a project with, fully produced?
Who that?
Rock Marcy.
Oh, yep. That's the godfather of the sound. Yeah, that's the GF of the sound. So you got a whole album with Rock Marciano? Yeah,
me and Rock Marcy got a whole joint. All that shit is done. And this is not just me saying like me and niggas is talking and there's no work done. No, I got the music. Like if I was in my crib, I'd play this shit for you right now.
Wow.
But yeah, we got some shit. We've been working.
Wow. What's your favorite type of beat? What's your tempo? Do you have a tempo?
I love soul, man.
Yeah.
I love beats that make me feel something. I love soul. I love boom bap.
Yeah.
I love boom bap. I love soul. You know what I mean? And I love music with no drums too.
Why is that?
You know what I mean? Like, because my voice, it intensifies my voice. I mean, my voice is an instrument too, so I get to use that over that. You know what I mean? So
give me a record that you wish. Give me a record you wish you made.
A record I wish I made. Damn. Damn, that's a good question, dogs. Record I wish I made. I can't think of that shit right now, man.
All right, so being that you can't think of that, let me get you in trouble real quick. This is the part that's dope. Cameron or Mace?
Cam.
Emphatically Cam.
Cam all day.
I'm different.
Cam even more as a human. Cam even more as a human being.
As a human being, personally, as you say.
Yup.
Okay. I don't even want no backstory on that.
Nah, no backstory needed to be told, but okay. Cam more, you know what I mean? Cam on all levels.
I just thought Mace could rap. I'm just a big ass Mace fan.
He could. Nobody could never take away what Mace did from 9-6 to 9-8.
Yeah, that
early 9-8. You know what I mean? Nobody could take away what he did. But after that, you know what I mean? Cam took over.
Yeah, Jay-Z or Big?
Jay-Z or Big? It's a hard question. Because they 1A and 1B, and they both switch up. It's like neither one of them is number 2. So it depends how I feel. Like today I might say Big. Tomorrow I might say Oh. It really depends how I'm feeling.
So you feel like Brooklyn Finest, nobody got nobody on that?
On Brooklyn Finest, Big got Hove on Brooklyn Finest. And Hove got Big on I Love the Dope.
Both dope records. Shout out to Easy Mo B too. Yeah, you need to get some Easy Mo B too.
I need to lock in with Easy Mo.
Yeah, that's the big homie. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Large Professor too. You know what I mean? All them niggas got heat. I would love to lock in with the legends. I love working with legends, man. I don't even talk when I'm in sessions with them niggas. I just listen.
Large Pro, whoa.
I mean, me and Buck Wild worked on some shit. I got to get back in with Buck. You know what I mean? That's my guy.
Oh, and of course,
I love locking in with the legends.
Of course, the beat miners too. You gotta get with Evil D in them too.
Oh yeah, for sure. For
Yeah,
sure.
yeah. Cause when you say boom bap, I'm like, okay, we know who got that boom 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 bap. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, now I'm at the point in my career where I could do shit like that and not, not really care about the hype.
Yes. Yes.
You know what I mean? It ain't really about that. But my nigga Third, 183rd, you know what I mean? That's my in-house. You know what I mean? He's gonna be a future one of them. You know what I mean? So I love to keep my shit at home too.
What equipment does he use?
He use FL.
Okay, yeah, because I got a producer show that I'm about to start doing.
Yeah, he used FL,
It's
man.
only
You need to
producers.
come up there. Yeah,
Yeah,
you need
it's
to come
only
up there,
producers.
man.
Pete Rock,
Yeah, he did a
Pete
lot of
is
shit.
already on deck. You know what I'm saying? Pete is already on
Hard.
deck to do it. And it's just all about production because I know a lot about, the beat making process. So I'm just doing a show just strictly, it's called the Beat Maker Show.
Fire.
Yeah, I got Arsonist on there. I got a lot of people on deck. Alchemist, a lot of people on deck. That's gonna be fun.
Fire.
Where we just talking about beats, you know what I'm saying? Give me a beat that went out there that you turned down that somebody else song.
I wouldn't even say I turned it down. I say I had it and I might have slept on it. Schoolboy Q, brand new guy. I had that beat. I think Mike Will made that beat.
Mike Will, that sounds crazy, right? I think Mike Will made that beat. And Mike Will made it is his name.
Word.
Crazy. So, yo, give him your social media, bro.
At Smoke DZA.
On everything.
On everything. Instagram, Twitter. Like I said, follow, subscribe, like my podcast, The Personal Party.
Where's it on iTunes?
I mean, it's on iTunes, Spotify, and the visuals on YouTube. You know what I mean? We drop
What's your YouTube?
Tuesdays. My YouTube is DZA.
DZA. Okay. So we'll
DZA.
Yeah,
so I mean, go subscribe to that. And Personal Party Podcast got their own YouTube, so you can go to that page as well. Personal Party Podcast, Smoke DZA Show Broadway.
Do you feel like, before you go, do you feel like as a podcaster, people, you don't say certain shit because niggas gonna be in their feeling?
Nah, my shit is, I created my platform so I could say what I want to say.
Makes sense. That's like me.
So I don't give a fuck how nobody feel, but I'm not a nigga that live off gossip and drama. So at the end of the day, that's not even what I'm going for. But if I don't like something, I'm gonna say I don't like it. You know what I mean? Because it's just my opinion.
Yeah. Yeah, but dudes do be like, nigga, I'm telling you, niggas follow you. Niggas be sitting like lightweight.
Niggas be mad.
Yeah, angry.
Niggas be mad. I got mad niggas right now. You know what I mean? It's probably a mad nigga in the chat right now.
So when you saw,
I can't even see it.
So the biggest uproar in hip hop lately was B Dot's top 10 list. Did you agree with the list?
I don't give a fuck. That's B Dot just trying to stir shit up.
Yeah,
that's my nigga.
That's what I was telling people.
That's my nigga. That's simple. Man, nobody gives a fuck, man.
Yeah.
At real time, that's B Dot's list.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Whatever. It's just to make niggas talk. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't disagree with the niggas on the list. I didn't feel like,
Yeah.
Didn't feel no way about it, but it was just like, oh yeah, B Dot's just doing what he's doing to stir shit up.
Which is cool,
though.
And which is cool
too,
though, because we talking about
for the sake of competition.
For
the sake of competition and competitiveness and all that other shit.
Female hip hop. You like female rappers?
I do.
I really only like Shay Noir and I like Rhapsody, a little taste, but I don't really like that. Yo, my pussy, that I don't listen to shit like that.
I'm not bumping that shit neither. But if some bitches is playing it and I'm around and they in they vibe,
I'm gonna go with the flow, right?
But I like Meg. I like Meg Thee Stallion. I think she can rap.
I don't know.
I like Cardi.
I don't know one of her songs.
Nah, I mean, if I hear that, if it come on and I hear them going, I can fuck with it. You know what I mean? I love Nicki. You know what I mean? Nicki hard.
Yeah, Nicki.
Yeah. But when it comes to that, that the pussy popping shit, it's a time and place for it.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Sometimes sometimes that's all they giving us, and I'm like, nah.
Yeah, I mean, certain artists.
Yeah.
But then the artists I name, I feel like they give us everything.
Okay.
And the ones you named too, I like Shay Noir, and I like rap too. I like Rhapsody too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. All right, so yeah, this is Smoke DZA in the building. He came through. Now I'm gonna go on his podcast and I'm gonna act a damn fool. I'm gonna make sure he goes viral. I'm gonna make sure.
We going viral.
So you do
man.
Zoom?
You gotta come to the spot. Nah, you coming to the spot, man.
Damn. All right.
Come with you Corona crazy?
I just got over.
I got
COVID
a few vaccinated niggas. And
I just got over COVID last week, literally.
See, you a gangster, man. It's a little different, man. I mean,
literally.
But everybody's sturdy where we at, man. I'm happy you over that shit.
Yeah, that shit ain't. I told COVID, go play with somebody else. I got shit to do.
I heard you.
I told that shit straight up, get the fuck out of my body. I'm dead ass serious.
I heard. I believe you.
Yeah, do something else.
You look strong. You sound
do
strong,
something else, my nigga. I got shit to do. I ain't come this far to come this far. You know what I'm saying? I got shit to do.
I heard you.
Go play with somebody else. So DZA, I thank you for joining me. Shout out to Matt Slander for the connection. I shouted him out earlier, but I thank you for coming through. This is our first chop up, but this ain't gonna be our last. And I still got more of that.
It's not gonna be our last.
Yeah, and I still got more footage. I still gotta put more footage of you and Graf rapping. I still got more. I gotta find this on one of the hard drives.
Find it, put it out there.
Yeah. I love it. I put out a clip, but I gotta put out more. So yo, thank you for joining me. I will holler at you later. I'll shoot you a text later on.
All right, hit me, bro.
Yep. All right, peace.
Yep. Love.
Yep. All right, y'all. So that was Smoke DZA in the building, live and direct. So it is what it is. I thank him for joining me. I thank y'all for joining me. I thank y'all for being here with me. I'm just trying to keep the culture going, bring people, you know what I'm saying, that's represent the culture. And it's all, I'm just doing my job. You know what I'm saying? It's what I do. And I'm glad for the people who appreciate what I do. I'm glad for people who gave donations. I'm glad for people who might have just click like. I appreciate y'all. So with that, I'm Doggie Diamonds. It's garbage tomorrow, so I gotta take out the garbage. If you live certain places, the garbage don't take out itself. So I gotta take out the garbage, and I'll holler at y'all later on. So you already know what I'm gonna tell you to do, and I need you to do it. If you're new here, I need you to click subscribe and hit that bell. I'm not just asking you to do it without you doing it. I need you to do that. So with that, peace. Make sure you click subscribe, youtube.com/DoggieDiamondsTV. Till next time, peace.